Morning, Wood.
Morning,
Post-party updates. But he's got a bunch of shit planned, so I'm just going to sit back and relax and enjoy the show.
None of you guys showed up, so I have a theory as to why they didn't. Though they went to
They're 22A,
22,
and they didn't return our guests to us, just like they don't return our mail and our cookies.
Did they eat all of our guests?
Oh, I want some.
You'd have to know the story.
Yeah.
That's okay that you didn't all show up.
If you listen to past episodes, you probably have heard something about it. So we had a party last night, and you weren't there, but...
Actually, yesterday we had a party. It was an afternoon affair.
That's right, it was. And weather cooperated. The sun came out about 1 o'clock as anticipated. But then it hit again then. Yeah, it was not...
But it killed the wind, and we had
my God, the great kite fiasco.
The great kite caper. That ended up being a half-hour story that I shared with my guests last night, some of who were involved.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
That actually apparently made her day. The whole kite situation. She just absolutely went. It was so hilarious. Got to meet some of our neighbors. And we've got some very potential Dateline episodes in the future in this neighborhood. When you start to knock on doors of shuttered homes that are darkened and meet the people that are actually inside that they probably haven't seen daylight in 20 years.
It's a weird place. It's different from here.
Very
there. Yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
I mean, I shouldn't be bagging because they helped
Great
retrieve
people.
the kite. But
Yeah.
it's like you almost want to say, do you have anything in your freezer, or are you? Can we do a DNA sample of your sink?
It ain't cheap to live here.
It's not cheap.
I mean, it's not as bad on that side, but
what do these
still.
What do these shut-ins do for a living to afford to live here?
Because I wish they would let me know. That's for sure. Because I ain't shut in, and maybe you have to be shut in to have it. I don't know.
It's like one of those ones where you see the blinds kind of go. Beep, beep.
Yeah.
Did you notice that? No, I didn't see that. Anyway.
Oh yeah, it's an interesting place.
Beach Ghetto.
Yes,
That's
Beach Ghetto.
that's
Ago. I've been calling it that since I moved here. When I moved here the first time.
Beach,
but we had a guest at the party last night who was also a crime scene fan. Listens to the podcast about Teresa. The other your friend, your buddy's Teresa.
She's a Dateline murder mystery.
Yeah. Not Dateline specifically, but yeah, she likes. That's what she listens to.
I need to ask her which are some good ones because I've tapped out of the Dateline. Anyway, so but yesterday in the party we didn't do something that we were going to do. We did do something. We launched a refresh on the podcast.
We did, with guests and everything.
Yeah, so
and microphones and everything. And mixer boards.
I commit to. That was great.
You were so...
I know. Did you notice me occasionally just like...
Yes.
Sorry, we have to let them in on the joke.
Jay's got a great picture of you. Did you? She showed it to you last night.
Briefly, I can't wait till
she'll send it to me. Yeah,
but we need to get them in on the joke.
The joke about
why we were laughing about the mixer and the headphones.
Oh well, we ordered some great equipment for the new podcast. We're going to be doing more interviews, and plus we wanted it to look good for the party and have a nice studio set up, and it did look really good. A lot of wires, a lot of cables, but we got a mixer board.
Not all connected.
And so I'm looking through Amazon, trying to figure out what to get. My typical approach is I look at the number of reviews and obviously the number of stars. I'll read a couple of them, but then at least gives me an indication to look at what the thing is and if it's what I want or not. And this mixer board, I mean, first of all, it's love at first sight when you look at it. It is the coolest looking thing ever.
It is the Susie Bake oven of mixer boards.
It is.
But it's so
and it works
cool.
off a light bulb.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's old school.
Hamster's not included? Yeah.
It's got these old mic plugins.
XLRs for you techies out there.
Oh, is that what? And we've got USB.
The classic.
We have USB.
The cool microphone
Yeah, I know.
plugs.
But it's been a long time.
But the microphones that we ordered were USB.
Were USB.
So.
And
hello.
We use the microphones. We got the laptop, which had enough USB ports, and we did a show. We had two guests.
What's the punchline?
The punchline. Oh, that's right.
This is the best.
So
part.
we're doing the podcast, and JC over here has the JC. It's JC now, right? Officially.
I think so.
Okay. puts the headphones on, and so he's wearing them, and then every once in a while he'll go to the mixer board to his right, and he's got the laptop that actually has the real deal to his left. And he's keeping an eye on that, but every once in a while he'll go, and this thing's got knobs and levers and lights. It's really cool.
I mean,
It's not plugged in,
but
yeah.
it's not working.
So
We're
it
not
looks
mixing
like it's
anything.
working, but he's doing stuff, and
And the headphones are on.
I wish we had video. Well,
That
we
I
do have
can't
video.
hear.
I don't know if we have video of that part, but you did a great intro on the show.
I
You
did?
have to
Okay,
listen to the
that's
show.
very cool.
We'll let you
Well,
know
thank
when
I had
we
no
drop
idea.
it.
But I, you know, my good friend and colleague here said, we're gonna have to send the mixer back. But we're gonna use it one time beforehand, and we're gonna act like it's hooked up.
Oh yeah, that'll be
And
nice. We'll do a little video.
So I just went through the whole motion of looking like I looked so cool to them, and they had no idea that none of this was actually working. I sorry. That was fun. So we did the show, but we were gonna do a name.
Name the
reveal,
show.
or,
Yeah,
actually, and we were gonna do a
We had a private airplane and everything. We were going to like the smoke.
the name reveal.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is the perfect.
I know, and you have no idea how hard it was to get this.
This
I mean,
was
it was
the
the
third
last
choice.
resort.
We wanted the penis pinata first.
And then there was the weed.
the pot
yeah.
pinata, the penis pinata,
Yeah. And now
so
the
we
question.
got the pregunta for all of you multilingual folks out there. The pregunta, which means question.
I kind of
Pinata,
assume that.
and it's perfect because
Even
it's
though
a
I-
reveal. Huh? I love this. We got to use it in the future. What we were going to do is have people vote on the name of the show,
Right.
and then put the winner in here,
Right, and then we'd reveal it.
and
yeah.
then and blue.
You're not going
or
to plan. You're not
pink.
planning on busting
Hitting it
this
on
open,
air?
are you?
No,
Good,
no.
good.
We've got to. I feel like we should just
I think we have
keep
to we have to put it somewhere.
it. I feel like it's SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's going to be like maybe next to the sign on the pot shelf up in the kitchen.
You
What if
we
it'll
could-
fit?
You think we could attach it to the kite?
Oh well, not on. Of all days for Huntington Beach to think I'm not a windy city. It was all at about 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. It got really dark, and the wind just stopped. And we had a kite. He had a kite flying. It must have been. I mean, it was halfway to the moon. He had,
It's a 1,000-foot string. So
okay,
if that's-
or 1,000 feet,
so
whatever
is,
comes
is
first.
The moon 2,000 feet away, then yes.
It seems like it sometimes. So
Hey, by the way, I'm sorry.
It
but
looked great.
Very cool audience up there. That's a falcon.
we had an audience sitting over here.
That's
Is
a
that a falcon?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is so cool.
Hey, it's the new show. It's the
That-
new vibe. We got
that's
it going.
peregrine. What is that? It's real. We should. We should. You don't often see falcons.
I
Are
think I
cool.
should try. Well, you went.
Nah, they won't see it. They won't
okay.
see it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's scratching its head.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck are they talking? Why are they talking about me? I'm just here to watch.
No mice here. Field over
Oh.
there. Anyway, I'm sorry.
There's your field of dreams over there. Gotcha.
That's really good. That's really cute. So the reveal, the kite fiasco was we had the kite flying for 3 hours. I completely forgot I was up there, and then the overcast came, the wind died, and like a parachute that didn't open, and one of those scenes.
Our new colleague,
The
Kat, was up here with her friend.
Okay.
And we were talking, and all of a sudden she stops talking, and I look, and I see a string, and I look up, and I'm like, it couldn't have gotten surrounded by clouds. And then I noticed the string is laying on the roof of our house, and a couple other roofs to go.
Oh, the humanity of it!
Oh, I
It just-
know.
The kite just
I've-
went straight down.
If you ever heard that Hindenburg broadcast from the radio from the 30s, it was
Kids.
like that. It was like that. Oh, the humanity!
Yeah, so I had to go retrieve a kite. Anyway, from
Yeah.
across 5 houses. But here's
A
the
big kid over here. Thank God he can drive.
Well, shout out Chuck, my kite wingman, my kite man.
Shout out to him for a lot. He was really cool.
And Eric,
Yeah.
the alleged friend of our good friend. No, I didn't say good friend. Our actual friend. So lots of help from and a drunken neighbor.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a whole other story. Anyway, so I thought we
Beach
would
ghetto.
do the reveal of our new
Oh.
name.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Here.
So what? Okay, but we don't know if we haven't. I feel like I know what you put on your card, but we'll
I didn't
we'll
put a
see.
card in there.
Who? Someone else put a card in there?
Oh, several people did.
No, just one other person did. 2 of these are mine.
Wait a minute. Oh,
2 of those
but
are
I
mine.
had 2 or 3 people say they were going to fill out.
Well, they did.
They grabbed a pin too.
And yeah, we had a lot of people say they were coming to the party and they didn't come. So
Okay,
goes the way it goes.
It looked like there were more in there than there were. So
They're big cards, yeah.
like that, so many people. So there was an attrition in cards. Well, we're
Yeah.
going to see what.
What we have in
So
there.
you. Put
I
your
have two
own-
in there.
So there's really only one vote. Is that
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
trying to
but
say?
exactly.
Well, would
yeah.
you like to do the honors?
Why not? Why not? This may be the new one. It is. Oh. Wow. Well, you know, it's funny. Did you write that? You did this one.
No, I did not. Somebody writing.
Really?
Are you going to tell
I-
them what it says?
Oh, it says, don't change the name. I don't get it. Manopause is dead. Long live Manopause. So I don't know what the difference is here, but maybe it's like the old Manopause is dead and the new Manopause,
Well,
long live.
no, that's the line. So whoever wrote this is a very ethereal. They say, the king
Yeah.
is dead.
Oh, right, long
oh, no.
live-
So the king
Well,
is dead.
yeah,
long
but we're
live the
not-
queen. That's what they usually say. So interesting.
Yeah, whatever.
Menopause
But
is dead. Long live menopause.
and then there's
Interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
but
And then
but it's funny. That's what I thought you wrote. And then I have Mister, just plain Mister.
oh, there goes our Felky Welky.
Oh, I didn't like that name. And
Mis-
then
just
Mister.
MR.
Just MR. Period.
You know, the MR stands for something else.
What does it stand
Back in the day, very non-PC.
for? Oh, good.
You didn't know that maybe it was a West Coast thing, but if you were called an MR, and I'm just saying this because it happened, that was mentally retarded.
It fits. I think it goes. And then of course,
That's true.
Brotherhood. The our original idea.
Well,
So and honestly, we had a lot of people saying.
hold on, wait a minute.
Oh. There's
Somebody
more.
from the Democratic National Convention brought over a suitcase that was underneath the table.
No, it usually
downstairs.
works the other way around in my frame of mind.
What frame of mind is that? There are some additional ballots. I don't know where they came
Really?
from.
Oh my God,
They
that's
hadn't
great.
been counted, so we're gonna have to see what's in here. Look, oh my Lord, look at that!
What
Must
the
be from
fuck?
Chicago. More ballots than there were people
Yeah.
more ballots than there were people at the party.
We had 13 people. You know, it was
Only
a
13,
fun.
It felt like 20 to 25.
It wasn't. I mean,
Oh,
I
come
went
on,
through
there
it in
were
my
more than
head.
13.
Maybe there was more
Oh,
than I
hell
remember.
yeah.
6, 7 was on your side, and I only had 4 people there. Kenny,
15. How about us?
Kenny,
15,
and us.
16.
Okay, so it's not close to 20.
I'm forgetting
We're
somebody.
rounding up. We'd fuck her. We'd fuck the party.
Wow. Anyway, go ahead.
Isn't that how?
I have no idea what those
No,
votes
come
are.
on. Yeah, right. The
Oh,
man, the
For
man,
Mark.
something. Oh man. Oh, pause show. Okay.
The Manopause Show. That's a
Well, it looks like
remarkable-
maybe the same.
Well, oh my Lord, the Manopause Show. Look at this.
It's the Manopause show. Okay,
Joe-
fine.
Joe Biden. Sorry.
You sure it's not one of the ballots for Trump that got?
The Manopause
That's
Show.
cute. Okay, so
Woo!
we're gonna call it the Manopause show.
Well,
what do you think? You like it?
Can I get serious for a second?
Yes.
The problem was never our name. In my opinion, problem was never our name. I do think 2 things that will, maybe we just pronounce it differently. The monopause. But I think 2 things.
New hosts. Yeah.
Yes, we have 3 things. 2 new hosts. That's great. I think the interview format,
Yes.
really sticking to that, I think
Yeah.
is going to be a good shift.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
think the biggest of all, and this was something that and it wasn't a wrong thing, it's just the way we went about it was wrong. You know, it was primarily a sex show, right? We admit that we really wanted
Yeah,
to go
that
all
was
in
seemed
on
to be a
sex.
really good connecting point for us. Yeah.
3 things. One, we were told early on, remember our Jenny Lee, one of our
Yeah.
guest hosts,
Oh,
said,
yeah.
oh, you really don't need. Remember Clara, who's done some of our intros,
Yeah.
was like, I'm not really sure I'm comfortable with your.
Which wasn't comfortable with the intros, that's for
She
sure.
wasn't comfortable
Neither
with
were you. Daddy, tell me a story.
Oh, she liked that. Well, if we had stuck to our niche and really went dark, but all we promoted to and all we included in were people that are fine with sex, but just not sex that much. We never stuck to our lane. We
Right,
kept
right,
drifting into
yeah.
other lanes.
Yes.
And so
Good
that little disconnect,
Yeah.
I think, ruled us out of really running with it. So, and by the way, our show actually turned out to not always be about
No.
sex. we ended up starting to do other topics.
We did.
And sex.
We
will
went
not
from,
be-
try and find the one show we did the first year we didn't talk about sex.
I know.
And
Trying to find
and
one that we did.
Yeah.
So, are we going to go opposite? And we're going to go show celibate and
No.
not talk about sex at all?
I think we can do whatever the fuck we want. And what I still like the sex workers idea. It could be a reoccurring segment on the new Menopause, the new and improved Menopause show. And we just have, if we meet somebody or we hear or some way we connect and we're able to get somebody and we can talk about something nice and sexual, I would dig that. I mean, I love talking about sex. I really do.
Yeah, I think it's one of the pillars that we already said.
Yeah.
That under the umbrella of men, sex is in there, women are in there, relationships are in there, but so are sports, music, health.
Uh-huh.
There's plenty of other men topics. So I just think this will allow us to be more comfortable and really throwing the net out there.
Yeah. And more video, because we realize that we're very visually striking, and we have to take advantage of that while the iron's still
And we
somewhat lukewarm.
yeah, we couldn't do porn on our old show.
Yeah.
And we can't do it on our new show. So we'll
Well, we can always get, not even OnlyFans, you can't do that shit now. I can't believe it.
Oh, they came back and they said
Did
that.
they?
Yeah, well,
Sorry, we're a mistake. I'm like, aren't you guys going to die if you do that?
Original Coke, they said, maybe we shouldn't change the recipe.
I wonder if that just
porn.
to get
Oh,
publicity.
there you go. Jeez. Of
You know,
course
these
that's
people.
what it is.
That's what we have to do. We have to set up our viral stuff.
Threaten to change the show and then go back to sex?
Yeah, exactly. No, don't do it. Don't do
All
it.
these people. D, capital D, if you're out there,
Yeah,
we're bringing the shows back for you, buddy.
yeah.
We promise you. But didn't he say he knows a lot of porn stars he's going
I
to...
thought you meant the other D. From Field.
Think.
Field.
Oh, God. No. Capital D, that's our number one
Yeah,
fan
our
out
number
there.
one fan, yeah.
We promise you, because maybe he
Yes.
only listened because of his all that
And we
stuff.
had him on our first show, which is actually very
That's true.
fitting.
We
I'm
did,
really
yeah.
glad we did that.
We're gonna-
And if we're going to keep, one of the things about the Menopause show that I just felt like that made us sound too old. I mean, that people weren't going to vibe to a show that sounds like it's just old people. But we kind of embraced that last night with the first show that we did. I mean, we had people we're all of a certain age, and we're talking about life, and I think it's relatable. I hope it is.
Well, just to let you know, we had an 18, 25. I don't know how old Teresa is, but I'm going to guess she's probably in her mid-30s. And then the other two Teresas. So
She was cute.
we'll call 18, 25, 35, and 60s.
Yeah.
All four of them.
Yeah.
Menopause. I mean, without
Yeah.
even hesitation.
Huh.
So we crossed gender and age.
Yeah. I think,
That
and we
sold
just
it
have
for me.
and we have to market. We just have to figure out. But hopefully, the interviews will help. We'll get, we'll share
I think so.
links and things like that,
do.
and we'll
I do.
we'll build the old-fashioned way from the ground up.
So
And-
cool.
But it's fun to do, and we do have a great logo. We have a really, really good logo. And look at us. One of these
Well, now we
days,
don't have to
Snapchat's going to
spend
get
any money
after us.
on rebranding, re-trademarking,
I know.
anything.
Yeah.
Actually, we just have to start branding. Start.
Yeah,
trademarking,
exactly,
start-
exactly. But at least we have something to give. It's always about the logo.
All right, sir. Well, hey, I will finish up by saying, great job.
You
On a
too.
wonderful
We
party
did
yesterday.
a
That
wonderful
was-
job. I mean,
That was our first party.
yeah, and
it was nails. I think
and it
so.
dropped like a kite.
No.
No, it was really
The
everything. The setup, everything was great. It worked perfect.
It
No,
did.
except we have a 420 lounge, and nobody who showed up
Nobody
smoked.
smoked.
I didn't even. I smoked less
No.
yesterday than I've smoked in years.
But the group of people that came,
Just a
watching,
great group.
amazing
Oh, my
to a
God.
person. Those that
To a
didn't,
person.
fuck y'all.
And they all
we-
intermingled, different ages, different
Yeah,
genders,
it was
different
really-
everything. It was like different backgrounds. It was a great party. It
We
really
got some
was.
really good close friends and made only closer yesterday.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But I think we teamed up to really put together absolutely the best. So
No, it was something. You should have been there. We told you over and over again you were going to miss something special, and you did. And now it's over. Sorry.
They're all going, how come we don't see videos and clips of it? So.
But stay tuned. Maybe we'll have another party, and you'll get another opportunity.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess we'll turn you off. Bye.
One
Oh,
more
long
episode
one.
tomorrow.
This is a podcast.
Here, and then I'm on
Yeah.
my trip. So
Oh,
see you
yeah.
tomorrow
And
morning.
he's going to do stuff on the road.
Yeah, we're not going
And you better listen.
Abandon
Not like
you.
the rest of you people.
Oh, I promise to get the podcasts up to date today. The
Oh.
Menopause Show reboot.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.